Have you guys ever considered a plug-and-play amplifier for a Toyota vehicle? Well, it should be fairly simple, right? I mean, it says plug and play in the title, so let's try it out. So this video is for the installation of the ENA 2T3. If you guys want to see the installation video for the ENA 3T3 in the Tacoma, check the link in the description below. Grab a plastic panel removal tool. There is a plastic cover right behind the radio here. All you are going to do, stick this in here and pop it straight up. Okay, it's all being just held in by clips. Very, very easy to do so. And behind the screen, after you remove the panel, there's going to be 4 10mm bolts, 2 on each side, 2 on the driver's side here, 2 on the passenger side here. After removing the 4 10mm bolts, all you're going to do is pull the radio out, like so. And right behind the radio here, we're going to get access to this gray connector here and this black connector here. Now, don't go based off of the colors of what I'm saying, because some different trims and models, it might be the same exact connector, but a whole different color, okay? But for your reference, it is this gray connector and this black connector, okay? And to get easier access, I'm actually going to remove this black and this gray connector here, pushing the release tab and simply removing them. Very, very easy, okay? And grab your plug and play wiring harness, and the one with the foam will be going towards the factory connector. Make sure you guys push it in, make sure it's straight, and if it's giving some resistance, don't just shove it in there, okay? You are going to actually bend one of these pins, which is very, very bad, and you don't want that, otherwise you're gonna have some issues, okay? So just make sure it's straight, goes in smooth without any issues, and you should hear a click. And then on the other end, this goes back to the factory radio here, like so. And the black connectors will connect together as well. And then we're gonna plug back in the black and gray connector that we removed from the factory. Sweet, and all that's left to do is connect our wiring harness to the actual amp. Now this vehicle is equipped with JBL, and so there is a center speaker here. And easiest way to go ahead and mount our amplifier, we're gonna remove this little tab here. And to do that, you can just pinch these 2 knuckles here and just pop the tab out, like so, okay? So you're just gonna push that out, and it's pretty much loose. It's not really connected to anything. All right, so I'm just gonna leave that off to the side here. And you can do the same with this one here, but most of the time it's not really in my way of at least putting the amplifier right back here. But you can remove this same tab right here, doing the same exact thing if you really need some more help getting access to this cabin right here. Okay. Next, let's grab our amplifier, and the gray connector obviously goes to the gray, and the white obviously goes to the white. Sweet. And while everything's all plugged in, you can still leave the radio out, turn it on, listen to some music, and back here, there is a front and rear gain knob. And for this vehicle with JBL, we normally recommend the front kind of like the 1 o'clock position and the rear gain at the default 12 o'clock position. But of course, this is all subject to your personal preference. This is just what we prefer. But like I said, just listen to some music and tune it to however you'd like. All right. So once you have the amplifier plugged in, after you remove this tab, we are also going to remove this one here, doing the same exact thing, pushing in those 2 tabs. Sweet, like so. And they can basically hang like this for now, while we go ahead and move our amplifier inside that cabin, which is in the back right. There's plenty of space back there. You'll definitely feel it. And as you can tell, if I'm moving up my hand here, the speaker's actually popping up because there is a clip where I am holding, but just make sure you don't pop that up. Sweet, that's firmly back there, and we'll put back these 2 connector tabs. Alrighty, so this is what it looks like after everything's all nicely tucked away. The amplifier, you can't even see, but you can see the wiring harness is kind of leading back up toward this cabin area here. And pretty much these 2 tabs will actually help hold the amp in place. That way it doesn't rattle or move or anything, and it's actually a pretty firm spot back there. And after the amp is now mounted, all that's left to do is go ahead and tuck away all of our wiring here and carefully put the screen back in. Make sure you guys don't pinch any wires. All right, just carefully slide it in. Make sure it's nice and smooth. Alrighty, now that everything is kind of back in place, all that's left to do now is just to put the 2 10mm bolts both on the driver's side and passenger side, so 4 total, and put the plastic panel that we removed back on, and that's it. It's time to enjoy our new sound system. JBL system sucks, but today we've actually solved that with our plug-and-play amplifier from Sonic USA. And you guys can check it out, purchase it your own, using the link in the description below. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe, and if you guys have any questions, leave us a comment. See you guys next time.
Look, I don't take no loss, it's simple. Stand up, guy want 10 tall. Looking in the mirror, who better than me? Got their hands high, tell them that I'm out of their reach. I know I want a few